Okay, we've talked about a few options, and with you particularly, you're so social, you're so outgoing and extroverted, and I think you recognize that. There needs to be some way to compensate for your suddenly having no social network, no friends.
Right, that's an issue.
And some of the options are, and church and AA.
Yeah.
Even the dancing thing would be potentially good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any other things you can think of that might support you?
That would be,
good
you know what,
platform?
I think I should just try those things
Yeah.
to start off
All
with.
three. Do you need for me to write this down, or can you remember that your commitment is try Alcoholics Anonymous? You're going to make contact. What are you going to do? Let me ask you.
I don't know. I'm just going to ask this guy.
You're going to make contact with.
And then maybe he can say, you know, who knows? I mean, he could probably tell me where they are.
When do you see doing that? When are you going to do that? When you leave here, or?
Yeah, he's at the office. I mean, I'm going back to the office. I mean, I can ask him over lunch.
All right.
I mean, I if he's there. I mean,
Okay.
I'll ask him as soon as I see him. It's a appropriate place.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mind asking him.
All right. So that's something that's going to occur when you leave this office and at lunchtime.
Yeah.
And we talked about church.
I don't think he's going to be shocked or anything that I'm asking him. It's just, you know.
Well, from what you've said, many of your work mates are understanding that you take some risks and you drink heavily. So.
Yeah, it's like not a secret or anything. Yeah.
Well, and you can expect him to be very supportive since he's been there himself before.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to contact him, and if hopefully that'll lead to trying AA, trying Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, I mean, I know they have meetings, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess you go to I don't know, whatever you do, you go to a meeting and and then whatever, they induct you or whatever they do. I don't know.
Well, how often, Pat, what I'm thinking of also is when Pat quits drinking, and it's been a couple days, you're used to maybe not drinking a day or two, when the struggle sets in,
yeah,
when will that be, and what are you going to do?
Oh, that's going to be soon.
Okay.
And because, I mean, I don't know how powerful it's going to be, but, you know, today Louisville's playing a football game. So it's going to be soon.
Okay.
And so I'm going to have to come up with an alternative. And because that's...
Well, you're going to contact your friend.
That's why I need to ask him today. And I need to talk to my wife.
About how you're going to get through the day.
And we're just going to have to go do something else.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what that will be.
Well, there's meetings many times a day, every day of the week.
Yeah.
So.
And that's a possibility. And so whatever, I'm sure that they have some kind of AA has been around, I know, a long time. So they probably have some kind of a method that they recommend.
Right.
So I'm going to give that a shot.
They will recommend you attend lots of meetings. Pat, the things that cause you to think about alcohol and things that you associate with using alcohol, when they come up, you're bound to be tempted. I don't know if I'd call it craving, but certainly strong desire to drink alcohol for you.
Well, I don't know.
When are those times, and what might you do?
Well, I mean, this is a time of the year where, you know, it's the holiday time. There's activities all the time. Like, we're supposed to go to a party tomorrow night. I don't know if that's going to happen or not now. There's a football game tonight. And, you know, my answer to that is I'm just going to have to be prepared to completely change all my plans.
Right.
I'm not going to make it.
Are you with people drinking at the football game today?
Oh yeah.
You're planning on that?
Oh yeah.
Do you think
That's
you can
not
actually,
even within the realm of possibility for
do
me.
you think you can be in the same room,
No.
doing the same kinds of things? And
No.
yeah, okay,
No, it's not going to happen.
yeah.
It's
So.
ridiculous for me to even. If I was attempted to, if I went home, here's this conversation. I've decided I'm not going to drink anymore, but I'm still going to go meet John and Bill over at the bar.
Okay.
It would be like, what's wrong with you?
Okay.
You know, kind of and that's, and me, seriously, I can't do that.
Right.
And it's just not going to happen.
Okay, not gonna happen. Meaning
I can't go.
you can't go. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll watch the football.
If I'm
game
not going to drink,
at home, maybe, or is that what you're saying? Or
well, I don't know what I'll do. I'm gonna ask this guy about the meeting thing,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna tell my wife what my agreement has been with you,
Okay.
and that I would say that I would attempt to make that agreement with her, but she may not be all that interested in listening to that.
Okay.
However, if I did tell her that I am not going to the football game,
Okay.
because I need to, because there's no way I cannot drink and do that, and then I need to come up with some kind of an alternative that might include watching the game somewhere safe.
Okay.
I'm sure she would get on board with that.
Well, can I
I'm not
mention
going
a
to
few
try
other
and push
things?
her
Can
to.
I suggest a few other things you might want to consider?
Yeah, do it, man.
Okay.
Do it.
It concerns me. You said tomorrow was something happening.
A party.
Yeah.
A party we've been invited to.
Is that something you feel like you can get through without drinking?
No, I'm not going
Yeah.
to it.
Okay. There may be some period, Pat, this is what I wanted to tell you, where for the next week, months, whatever, and maybe your friends in Alcoholics Anonymous can weigh in and help you with these decisions, that you might want to remain away from those parties where there's going to be drinking.
Oh, I get that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you in my mind, it's not
Okay.
it's not within the realm of possibility.
So that's one of the things you're going to do
And
is avoid places where there is drinking.
I'm definitely going to have to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really well, anyway, I don't see any other option.
Okay. Is there alcohol in the house? Is that...
Yeah, there's probably some. There's not much.
Right.
It doesn't last long in the
Yeah.
house.
Okay.
It's just, but you know, that can be handled.
Okay.
That can be handled. I can just ask my wife to get rid of it.
That would be a good
She
thing.
will take care of
Yeah,
that.
that's a good thing. Good idea.
Yeah.
Okay. What about counseling? Do you feel like you might need or want to...
Is this considered counseling, what we've been doing?
This is more of a kind of a consideration of decisions and something you would do to decide on whether counseling is appropriate for you.
I see.
And so
somebody else, you would recommend somebody else?
I would probably, yes, I would recommend somebody else
Okay.
that can see you to the extent that you...
Somebody that knows a lot about how to live without alcohol or deal with
somebody
that whole...
who specializes in helping people get through a difficult period without drinking or using drugs. So
Yeah.
that I will give you a referral
All right.
to somebody, and they can sit down and talk to you in greater length and assess what you might do. There's programs that range from just seeing somebody weekly all the way up to attending, actually all the way up to being in a program, living in a program for 30 days. But
Yeah, I don't think
but in between, you attend 2-3 times a week for a couple hours. You attend group meetings with people similar to yourself, and so we'll give you a referral to somebody that can talk to you about those options.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. I don't see myself going into a hospital or anything.
Okay, well, then I think we can probably conclude, and
Okay.
good luck to you, and you're not drinking, and do not hesitate to call me if I can help further.
Okay.
I would like you to call me back after you talk to your friend today,
Okay.
and your wife this evening maybe, and
Okay.
tell me how that goes.
I can do that.
Okay.
I don't mind doing that.
Well, good luck, Pat.
Okay, thank you.
All right.